Nice. What is this team called?
Starlight Twinkle.
Starlight Twinkle.
Best team name. And in the upper right, for Dragon Kites of Gaming, again the reigning world champion. Oh, he played so well that last game. Oliveira. Oliveira. You know, Cats, I think you're right when we talk about how we want to see nice play. Oliveira, he won his world championship. Off his macro, his ability to play those big, expansive mid games, those incredible late games. I mean, sure, that SCV pull timing versus hero was just brilliant game sense, but in general, right, it was that macro play. And while Nice is a solid macro Protoss, I don't know that I hold him to the same regard. So yeah, I think you're right. Get damage on Oliveira, force him to be uncomfortable. Don't allow him to play the game that he wants to play. But in all honesty, I'm not sure that is within Nice's wheelhouse. I mean, again, if Haas is on one end of the crazy spectrum, Nice is very much on the other.
Yeah, but you can be on the macro side of things while still being a little bit tricky with, you know, like the smaller maneuvers. I think we saw some of that in the last game. So that's what I would like, right? Like, we're not gonna turn him into Haas and have him do something absolutely crazy, but he has to outsmart Oliveira. I think on some stage of this game, he has to trick him. He has to do something cheeky.
You tell me he has to Haas? He has to outsmart Oliveira?
No, he can't. He can't do the Haas. But look, I mean, gets in the probe scout, right? Like, that was nice. That was cute. Yeah. Like, hides the probe in the natural, gets in before the second depot is up.
Yeah, very
right
cheeky.
After the Reaper leaves.
Yeah. And this is actually, it is going to be very different here as the Stargate is coming down. You know, I tend to really like Stargate play. Well, actually, Mara recently said that, look, if you are not going Stargate against Terran, you're just putting yourself behind. And I tend to like it. It's safe against a lot of things. Oliveira is not really like a 3-racks type of player, regardless of how weird his barracks positioning in game 1 was. I mean, that's just kind of not within how we expect him to play. So getting a Stargate, either this is Oracle Blink or whether this is just going in kind of Phoenix behind that, it gives Nice a lot of agency on the map. It gives him that ability to set the tempo that we said earlier that he...
Phoenix, I would guess, right?
Maybe.
Oracle.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Okay. But it gives him... Okay, Widowmine goes off. Oh, he didn't split the Adept, so he gets one, but you really don't have to take the damage on the second.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting because he gets the full scout. I guess he doesn't see the reactor on the factory, so that tells him it's Marines predominantly. If it was a reactor on the factory and expected mines, perhaps then Phoenix would have been the better choice, but he is gonna go for the Oracle. Nice does a nice job of denying the delaying the natural expansion on location, at least for the time being, so that's nice. And Phoenix will be the follow-up. This Oracle will look for some damage. Not sure that he'll be able to find much, especially with the first Adept kind of going down for free.
And this is awkward as well, but yeah, because losing that first Adept, Widowmine. Oh, Adepts actually find their way in, and that's actually a lot of friendly fire there on the SCVs. So 4 SCVs go down. A mule not going to go down here, but we talked about how he wasn't really going to get all that much done. 4 SCVs for the cost of, what was that, like 1 Adept? Yeah,
that was really nice. I mean, I feel like the damage split on the next SCV over the mule as well was a little bit of a mistake from Nice, right? Like, because you have 2 very low, well, 1 SCV and 1 mule on the other side, so you would assume one of them could have fallen, much like this Banshee might, and that's a nice pick of 2.
Oh man, this is going from bad to worse here for Oliveira. He's not going to have that pressure, and this was not a harassing Banshee. It's an all-in Banshee, right? This is approximating a big gate push. You got tanks, you got SCVs, you got Marines, and this Oracle can get damage on this tank done before the Marines are here, but he's not going to go for it. Here's the question, though. Charge is halfway done. We're going to have bunkers ready by that time. And having Phoenix are nice, but what is so low? Is he's going to try to lift? Okay, Zealots get on top of the tanks here. Oracle out of energy. 1 tank goes down. Has he done it here?
This looks very good. I think he's doing it. I don't know about this next 2 Zealots, though. I feel like they were never going to accomplish anything. Even going after the Marines with a Phoenix was really nice there for Nice. As now the battery overcharge will buy him a little bit of time. How many gateways do we have? Just the 2?
4.
Okay, well, that's a pretty good number.
And no more SCVs here, so that bunker is going to take a lot longer to complete as they get rallied over. There's the lift. Oh, yeah, he lifts the SCV just to make sure this bunker does not go down. But at this point, I mean, it's 2 Stalkers. It's 2 Oracles, or 2 Phoenix, excuse me. The army of Nice doesn't really seem to be growing all that much. Shield battery overcharge has already been popped, and now with pylons going down, it's only 2 gate production. So Oliveira, I mean, that was almost a hold there for Nice.
No, I think it still might be, right? Like, because reinforcements are still very far away for Oliveira, and there is no finishing that bunker. So I feel like, I mean, if Nice stops bleeding out units, maybe just wait for your next warp in. Okay, now he sees that Oliveira is going to abandon the location, so he will pounce on the tank. And I think this is the right pull for Oliveira, because the next set of warp ins was going to happen, and then Nice would have been able to break on and break on out and take favorable trades there. So really well done by him on killing all the SCVs and just methodically picking off the push apart.
Okay, so the Phoenix get on top of this medevac and okay, 4 dead Marines. The 4 dead.
Very clever. Yeah, very nice usage of the Phoenix liftoffs as well, right? Just to guarantee the kill on the medevac. It's very unusual that you would pick off both of those at the same time because you can't kill them. So it was just allowing the other 2 Phoenix to finish off that medevac. And that is the kind of move that Nice needs to continue to try to make. There is a Banshee that's cloakless on the other side and doesn't even stop at the natural, which means the Phoenix are gonna have time to get back and pick it off. Things are looking good for Nice again, but you know, like, I say that, and then you look at the numbers, and Oliveira is just clean, man.
Yeah, and man, that Banshee definitely had an angle on the left side of that mineral line. We're kind of, I don't know, 2-3 more probes. Regardless, it did force the Phoenix back. It did force really the army of Nice back in general. Cyclones, they're getting lock on, but no scan, so they're gonna stay alive. Now, here's the thing, right? 5 barracks are now done. Combat shields halfway done. Stim halfway done. Concussive shells halfway done. Oliveira's army is going to be much more powerful in about a minute, give or take. It's not there right now, but Nice, he also understands that it's breaking a 2-base Terran with a bunker with these tanks is going to be really hard. So instead, yeah, he's got the 3rd base, but more importantly, Storm is halfway done, and Cats, Ghosts, they are so far away from this game.
Yeah, a Warp Prism as well. Is there any Templars already on the field? There is 2 already gathering energy, a 3rd one being warped in. So this could bode very, very well for Nice. I really am a fan of his play in this series and in this game. Like, again, if we look at just the traits on the screen and just the decision making on the screen, it is so impressive what Nice has been able to accomplish. Unfortunately for him, he's always just trailing a little bit behind because, you know, I think Oliveira is just cleaner. He's just better, you know. But yeah, I mean, like, his decision making has been superb, and this Storm is not the exception.
That was sick there from Oliveira, leading with them, boosting the medevacs forward to maintain vision, like just pulling one of them back when it takes a little bit too much damage. Small things, but he almost killed off a couple Phoenix, which really would have been useful for this push. But yeah, now Storm is done, and this bio is going to stim in here. Where are the High Templar? They're not with us. Oh, they're okay. No,
should be in the warp.
There we go.
There they are. Oh, massive storms! Beautiful job from Nice, but the problem for him is the rest of his army is predominantly just Zealots running into Widow Mines, and there's a little bit too much left over for Oliveira, who is looking to close out this game just like that. That's so sad.
Oh man, those storms were big, but the Widow Mines were just as. And Oliveira